Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword. Last time, we met the King of Bountiful Harvests, the legendary Pokemon Calyrex, and had a battle with him. Now, he wants to regain his power, which would definitely help the people around Freezington. And that we need to find out more about his formerly loyal Steed. To do that, we're off to see the mayor. Hello. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields in the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frostpoint Field and just keep going to the left. Okay then. Want to go this way. Hello? I'll remember that for later. Hey, Magmar and a bomb of snow right near each other. Bomb of snow, I was trying to grab that item. Hey, that impromptu battle I didn't want. Gotta level up for Hydra. Hey, right there. Experience candy, yes. I know exactly who's getting that. There you go, Neo. You still gonna take a bit until get her caught up with the rest of the team. Hello? Experience candy extra small. Even more unhelpful. And right here, Snowball. Experience candy M. Oh, wrong menu. Now this is actually going to be fairly helpful. Hey, there's that level up. Now, Neo's only 3 levels behind Vivian. Leader and male. And there's the female. Apparently you thunderstormed the giant's bed. Tiny mushroom. Great, and did direct us not this way. Ooh, Electabuzz. Oh, a big mushroom. Frostpoint Field. Not where we're going, but did give a max revive, so that's helpful. You see that item right there? Ew, and that one as well. Revival herb. Crackpot. That area looks, I can't get in there. Antidote. Hey, you can get in there. Uh, Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? Hmm? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King's bountiful harvest? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth, after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. And, hmm. Would be nice to have a spot we can fly to around here. Oh well. You need to actually fly. Anyway, here we go. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. Hmm? You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. Yes, I have. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course. You wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. You're actually going inside his house. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't exactly what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Hey, he's got a carving. Hey, all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which book would you like to read? Uh, Go ahead and read all of these here. Starting with the King of Bountiful Harvest. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With the sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With the sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming The king galloped across the land, astride its proud steed. And in their footsteps, buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all dues as all due tribute as king. Check any of the other books. Yeah, the king's proud steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a force in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Now that's quite interesting. Great. Check any of the other books. The Reigns of Unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power, in order to tame and control its proudest steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reigns bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild, and never forgotten. About that. Yeah, next, hardy crops for the tundra. While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful Harvests rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Yeah, that's the most helpful thing we've gotten. Like to check any of the other books? Try the Freezington Snow Samba. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here in the tundra, with the temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today, and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze. Then we pop it, then up we pop to start it all once more. Form a circle with the friends, and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Yeah, that's very much unhelpful. The town records tourism initiatives. Freezington souvenir brainstorming sessions, and it's taken by the town's tourism lead. He got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all who contributed ideas. We've settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir, sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvests. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low, too. And that's the last of the books. So it's back to Calyrex. Hey, there he is. Huh? Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Human child. Were you able to find something out about my loyal steed? Yes. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist? It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Well, some of these are very unhelpful. Thankfully, we did learn that it was carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars! You say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find a soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? Ah, I see two spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by gravestone, where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Ah, what in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort is not that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Yeah, mark the two fields Calyrex told you about on your town map. And jot down the current status on that. Legendary Clue 1. On hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about two fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow or the field by the graves, and to plant the seeds. And those two locations of the snow slide slope, and in the oldest cemetery. We'll say this is a branching path. Whichever one you choose, don't want to say too much about that yet. Oh, worry about that particular nugget. Wait a bit later. Particularly once actually see what the branch I'm going to be taking leads to. But we're going to save that for next time. And to make things simple so you know how to get to either field, we'll show where exactly both of them are. See you guys then.